Hello my friends, this is Julie with Craft with Julie, and today I'm going to walk you through the 3 cards that came in my March Stamp of the Month card kit. When you order this stamp set on my website, which is juliescott.closemyheart.com, I will send you this little project kit in the mail that has the supplies to create these 3 cards with your brand new stamp set. So this is March's Stamp of the Month. It's called Just Chicken In. It's kind of hard to say. It's so cute with the little hen and the chicks and this daffodil, and then it has Welcome Spring, Happy Easter, Just Chicken In, and Hey Chick. And it's just so cute. So these are the 3 cards that I created for this project kit. Like I said, when you order this stamp set, I will send you this in the mail. It comes just like this in a little plastic to keep it safe. And I do list the products I used on the front. So if you're wondering where this paper came from, you can just look on here, Honey Bunny pattern paper, and also the other things that I have used. And then on the back, it lists the supplies you need and ink colors, markers, and then I do give you some detailed instructions on how to put them together. So you will need some adhesive, some 3D foam, you'll need a blending brush, the Swiss Dot Stencil if you have it, and then the markers we're going to be using, there's quite a list of them. So we have dull green, dark red, gold yellow blend, gold brown blend, brown gray blend, and gold brown shades. So we're going to be using the markers to color in the chicks and the flowers. If you saw my last video for my virtual craft day, we used the watercolor technique. I still have my brush sitting here from that video. But so here's a different way to color in these images. So you can choose what way you like the best. So inside here you'll have your pieces of cards. So here is card 1 and card 2 and card 3. So let's go ahead and start with card 1, and this one I think is my favorite. I saw this idea on Pinterest. It was quite a bit different, but the idea of the cute little hens lined up like that, that's where I got the idea from Pinterest, and oh my goodness, it was so cute. So that's my favorite, I think. So I'm going to take the pieces from card 1. So you should have 3 pieces of white, a white piece that goes across, and then this polka dot piece that does come from the Honey Bunny collection. And we're going to cut out and stamp this chick, or not the chick, the hen. Let me grab my thin cuts. It's got to be here somewhere. I think it is. Oh, it's this one right here. Okay. So I have cut the white cardstock is a little thick, so I'm just going to do 2 at a time. And let me bring in my die cutting machine. This is Close to My Heart's die cutting machine, which most of you know that Close to My Heart is closing. So I do have another option I'll put in the description of the video, another die cutting machine that is very similar. So if you need one, there are other options. So I'm just going to run this through my machine. Okay. And maybe while I have it out, I'm just going to go ahead and do all of the thin cuts. How does that sound? Let's do that. So there is the 2 little hens. We need 1 more. And so card number 2, you'll have this white piece right here. We're going to cut the flower. And then card number 3 has this white piece, and we are going to cut just the single chick. And we'll just run that through all at the same time so we can be done with our die cutting machine and put that away. All right. run that through. Oops, just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So that part is done. So here is another little hen. We're going to need those for this card. The flower, and then the chick will go on to the other cards. So I'm just set those aside. Okay, so now we're ready to go just with the stamping and coloring. So we have these three little ladies. Grab our stamp set. And we are going to stamp these in intense black ink. Grab this pen. We will be cutting off the little baby chicks. It's okay. I just wanted the cute little hens. So you don't have to use the whole stamp. You can change it up a little bit. Okay, so there's one. And two. And our third one. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's stamp the Just Chicken In while we're here. So the Just Chicken In is right here on the top. And let me get a long, that one's not gonna work. A long block. And just ink that up with the same black ink. And we'll stamp it right here towards the bottom on that large white piece. Okay. So that part is done. So we have these cute little chicks. We are going to cut the little babies off and just leave our adorable little hens. So we're just going to fussy cut that just around. You could totally keep those and use them for another project. Cute little things. And around this one. All right, one more. Okay. Oh, I was like, where's that other one? There we go. So now we get to color these in, and I brought my little cheat sheet for my chickens. So one of them is gold brown, and I'm using the light shade of gold brown. So I'm just gonna go ahead and color that in. Oh, so it looks like the first chick. Go ahead and color that. These are TriBlend markers I'm using. They're just basically alcohol based, so if you have another brand, that totally works too. I will put a list of supplies I used in the description of the video, so if there's anything you want to check out a little bit closer, you can find it down there. I'll put all the links. Some of the things, since Close My Heart is closing, I did find another resource for them. So if there is another resource for, so I do know like the markers you can find on Amazon. So I found the Amazon link and put it in the description of the video as well. Okay. So, oh, I need to do their little face. Okay, so I'm going to take the mid-size and just kind of go over the tail feathers a little bit right here on the wing and a little bit up here on the front, just to add a little bit of dimension to her. Okay. This middle girl is brown gray. Again, I used the light, and I didn't color her all in. I'm just doing her little tail feathers. I hope I'm saying this right. Yes, they're all girls. Yes. I am not a farm girl, so I do not know my farm animals, but so cute. And then just a little bit on her wing, and then down here towards her legs. Okay. And then this last girl, gold brown, we are going to use the light again and do the same as the first one. Just color that in. So this card you could use anytime. Anybody that loves a little chicken. You could also change the sentiment to like happy birthday or, you know, whatever you need. So it's a really versatile design. I'm not very good at coloring, I'm sorry. Especially coloring on camera, it's a little nerve-wracking. Okay, so let's do the mid color like we just did the first two, and just add a little bit of shading on the tail feathers, the wing, on the breast, and the bottom. Okay, so gold yellow is for their feet, and I did this light on the bottom as well. Just lightly go over that. And the beak. Do our beak. And our feet. And one more. Okay. And then I use dark red for, I don't even know what the top of that cute thing is. I did Google them to make sure I was coloring the different parts right. So this is the light red. Oh, that just makes it pop so cute. And the last one. All right, so now I have our cute little chickens. So I did put a little swoosh of color underneath their feet. That's just using the brown gray blend. So I'm going to line these guys up. And then I'll pick them up and then add some color underneath where their feet will be. And my brown gray is like losing color. So it kind of almost looks like watercolor. I think I need to get another one of those. Okay, so let's bring in our card base. And we can assemble this card. Need my adhesive, there we go. We're gonna add this to the card base, leaving a little bit of white around the edge. Then we're going to add our just checking in towards the center. just like that. And then using 3D foam, we're going to add these adorable little ladies. So just pop her up right there. Oops, the white one. Right there. And then the last one. Right there. You need to move her over just a little bit. All right, there we go. Is card number 1. Are they just not the cutest? So cute. All right, so card number 2 is this one with the little daffodil. I'll grab that and my block. I think it's this one that it fits. Let me see. Nope. I'll just get my big guy out. Okay, so we're gonna stamp this in intense black ink. Oh, let me get our sample. Hold on, so we know what we're making. Right here. Happy Easter. Okay, so we're gonna stamp the flower in intense black. And there we go. These blocks are like shaking on my desk. All right. And then we are going to stamp Happy Easter on the side, or you can change the sentiment. I know Easter's getting really close, like super, super close. So if you want to do a different sentiment, you know what, let's just do Welcome Spring. How about that? I'm gonna change it up. That should work. Or you can do Happy Easter. Totally up to you. Or you can do a totally different sentiment. Lots of options. So I'm just gonna add that right there. Okay, and then we are going to take some Glacier ink with our Swiss Dot stencil. I'm like, what do we call it? We're just gonna add some dots right here in kind of that white space. And then I'm going to just add a little bit of color right on top, just to mute those a little bit. I'm really loving this Swiss Dot stencil. It just adds so much, it just adds a little something. So I'm really loving it. Okay, so then let's go ahead and color our flowers. So the leaves are dull green, and I'm going to start with the light and just color those in. Oh, these are hard sometimes. If it's really, really small, sometimes I just touch the marker on the space and it kind of just blends in. So if that helps. And sometimes it's hard to see exactly where those go. Okay, there we go. This one. And then the center. This guy right here. And then this last one. All right. If you want to add a little dimension, you can go back with like the mid and just like add a little bit more, maybe down on the bottom, come up through more like where those lines are. So add a little dimension. Okay, and then we're going to use, I believe it's gold yellow. You know, I didn't write it down, but yes, I believe it's gold yellow. Let's use the light for the flowers, and then we're going to go back and add the mid for the center. Just go over the petals really quickly. I love daffodils. They're like the first flower to peek up in spring. Mine have not come out yet, but I see the little green. Their leaves are poking up. So they're coming. I missed a little spot right here in the center. This one right here with the green. Hopefully by Easter, they'll at least be up enough that I can take a picture with, you know, the kids in front of the flowers. And then the tulips, I have tulips planted. 1 year, my husband planted them in the fall and then to surprise me in the spring. What he didn't know, and I won't tell him, and he doesn't watch my channel, so hopefully he'll never find out, is I saw the packaging for the bulbs in the garbage. And I'm like, oh. So I know that he planted them for me. So when spring came, I just was surprised. I acted surprised that I didn't know that they were coming. Isn't that cute? He wanted to surprise me. He knows that the spring flowers are like tulips are my favorite. We got married in April, so part of my bouquet, my wedding bouquet, was white tulips. So, okay. So now we're going to take the mid and color in the center. So for sure, spring flowers are my favorite. Those little crocus that come up, those are stinking adorable too. Where I live now, the previous owner planted them in the grass. So in the spring, you have all this dead grass and then these beautiful crocus that come up all over. So I actually knew the homeowner, and when spring came, I texted her. I'm like, where did these all come? They came up, and she's like, surprise. So yes, we bought our current house from our friends. So anyway, long story. But I did run this sage through embossing machine, just the dots. So that is already done for you, just in case you didn't have embossing machine. I just felt like that sage needed a little texture on it. So I did that for you. So you can just put that in the center. And put this one in the center. And then we're going to use some more 3D foam and pop this one up off to the side. The half circle kind of window I got from an old stamp set. It's called Cosette. So if you have that one in your stash, that's where I got it from. Or you could probably cut it on your Cricut if you want to recreate that. Super, kind of just a, you know, pretty common shape, I think. Okay, so card number 3 is this one right here. We have this little chick, and we have these pieces, this little honey butter piece. No, that's not honey butter. That is shortbread. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp this little chick. just this one single little one right here. We're going to stamp in Intense Black. All right, and then we're going to stamp the Hey Chick on this shortbread piece. So the Hey Chick is down here. And stamp that right there. Okay, so now we can color in this little chick, and we're going to use the same color, that gold yellow. Like, where did I set it? Gold yellow, here it is. It's just funny because this color right here does not look yellow whatsoever. So we're going to do the light again and just color this in. And what I really like about these markers is that they blend so well. There's 3 colors in one. And so for me, who's not very good at coloring, it makes it super easy to make it look good. I don't even have to try. Well, I guess I should, well, I do try, but they blend really well. Okay, so now we're gonna go back with the mid and just kind of go over some little spots. Now, it looks really dark right now, but once it dries, it will like kind of melt together. So don't be afraid, it will look better. Just give it a little bit of time and just add a little bit. Okay. And then, where's the gold brown? I think I used the mid. Let me try the mid on this one. Hold on, I'm gonna try it on this little chick right here. Okay, so let's do the mid color so it kind of stands out more next to that yellow. And the little beak. All right. Okay, now on this one, I did a little bit of stenciling on the card base itself. So we are going to take our blending tool and our glacier ink, and I'm just going to set this on here and just add a little bit of color right there. I love this stenciling. If you just need a little something, you can just add a little bit and it really does make a difference. All right, I can blend it in a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and assemble this card. We're going to add the black in the center. And then our butterfly, or if you want to do yellow, you can flip it over. And then I cut this stitch circle for you. It's out of a thin cut. I love the stitch circles. They just, I don't know, the little stitching just adds a little detail too. We're going to add Hey Chick. And then we will add our chick with some 3D foam. I'm using all of my little, on my desk I have like a bunch of almost gone tape, so I'm just using them all up. Okay, there we go. That's card number 3. All right, so this stamp set is available for a little bit longer, not much longer. And if you order this set on my website, juliescott.closetomyheart.com, I will send you this project kit for free. And then, I'm trying to think. Oh, I will put all the list of supplies in the description of the video, so if you want to check out that, you totally can. Thank you so much for watching. I would love a thumbs up. Maybe leave me a comment. Tell me which card is your favorite, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.